Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at something pretty cool. This is a Neca Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tatsu action figure. Why is this pretty cool? Because he looks amazing. Now I'm just playing. One of the cool things is it's been a long time, and a lot of collectors have been wanting this figure. But I think I heard that Neca had a hard time getting likeness rights of the actor to produce this figure. But after all these years, here he is. And they didn't disappoint us. This packaging is absolutely just stunning. I love how the beginning you see the actor's face, Tatsu's face, and then you see the foot soldiers down the side. This is very nice. It's a very shiny packaging, kind of like a blood red design. I love the lettering and Tatsu's name. Looks pretty darn cool. And here's the back of packaging, and these artwork or photo shots of the figure is just amazing. Very nice. Here's a look at the accessories. You get some of the alternate heads. Pretty decent. There's the shredder. Looking absolutely cool with Tatsu. Alright, here we have the top of the box. Basically, these are the 4 dog collectors. Warning with choking hazards, Neca symbol, the product name, and that very cool Japanese looking print there. This is the bottom of the box. We got the nice little turtle throwback there. Logo. Has nothing to do with the movie, but here's UPC if it helps you. Why is that important? Because I must have been looking for the last 6 months for this. They've been scalped on eBay for better than $60. These are retailed at $34.96 at Walmart. Is why I find mine. I've only seen 2 in my life. I picked them both up at the same time and gave one to my friend because he was looking out for me and I was looking out for him, just so we could score one of these. That's how hard these are to get as of this video and in previous 6 months. So if that helps you at all, hope that UBC can help you guys score this figure if you're in the market for it. And here's the side of the box. Got the Tatsu figure, the turtles. Pretty cool. The side looks pretty amazing. I love the print on this, like I said. Very nice. Well, this is an open window box. Here's the artwork on the inside. The flap of the figure, or this may be figure photography. I'm not totally sure. I'm trying to stay out of the glare of the light, so it's kind of what you see inside. All in all, a perfect packaging presentation if you are a package collector. But for me, we're tearing this bad boy out of the packaging, and we're going to check out that amazing looking figure. Let's do it. So first up, we're going to start taking a look at the accessories, and they look pretty sweet. So here's the alternate head for Tatsu. Alright, so there it is. Very nice likeness. This is the open mouth version. I'm going to say this is a fantastic sculpt. Very nice. See the teeth, the mouth is painted perfectly. We got the mustache. The overall skin tone looks fantastic. Look at the ears, look on point. His fade for his hair looks perfect. I really can't say anything bad about the head sculpt. It looks absolutely just amazing. And the materials feel really good too. That's very nice. It comes with this kind of a kabuki mask. This is pretty sick, man. Like that blood red has the black wash over it. Some detailing there with the gold horns, gold teeth and eyes. That blackness in the center of the eyes. Even the nose is kind of painted black inside. They went to a lot of trouble for this particular piece. Here's the inside. It kind of wraps around the head. This little piece of rubber. I'd be very careful with this. It doesn't seem fragile, but it's definitely just a piece of rubber. Don't want to pull on it too hard, which you don't even need to, because this thing flows like it's supposed to. It's like the perfect length. It does roll around his head just a little bit, but you got to get it down by his ears to stop it from doing that. And just look at this. Look how sick that is. That's super cool. I'm so glad I didn't give up looking for this figure, because this is just a nice figure. Amazing piece. Next up, it comes with this torn off foot soldier mask. You see the silver down the eyes. This is all folded up piece. So it's a nice display around on a shelf or something to really enhance your displays. That's pretty cool. Alright, so he comes with some extra hands. He has a pair of gripping C-cup hands, and then he has another one for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. If that's just a different depth, it kind of looks like it's a little tighter on this one than that one. So it is what it is, I guess. Next up, he has these opening chopping hands. Pretty cool, nicely detailed. Like I said, they did pretty good on the sculpting on this. This is very, very nice. Next up, we have his fan, and this is pretty awesome looking. Look at the detail on this thing. The white across the top. We have that insignia right there. That's pretty cool. Other side doesn't have it on the inner side of that. And then you have the closed version. That's pretty cool. So if you want to have that extra look, pretty decent. And then I think this is called a kendo stick. The detailing here is actually very long. The white tips, I think it's kind of like bamboo they use for this. You can see the sculpting there. Some red bands that keeps it. Some white there, white handle. Pretty nice. And next up we have his sword and his sleeve, and this looks on point, man. You know, the string hanging down on top of it with the black, the gold tip. Looks very cool. That brown, purplish. You get that old school soldier throwback because of the purple. Right there, look at that black pommel. Man, look at the detail on that thing. Some gold throughout, some studs, black handle. Look at that blade, wow. I'm just now pulling this out here on this video. Nice like metal flake paint on the blade. You have that piece at the bottom, and then you can see inside here, there's actually holes in there. That is super cool. This is a really nice sword. A little flexible, but it's not, it's not warped or anything. It's perfect shape. I think as long as you take care of it, there shouldn't be a problem ever getting warped or anything. But might be rubbing over time if you keep taking that in and out, which is a problem for all action figures though. And here is Tatsu outside the packaging, looking fantastic. Man, I'll tell you what, I think a lot of these companies are blowing smoke up the south end of us, because it's like you're getting this figure for 35 bucks, and if you find it in the store, look at all these soft goods on here. All these other companies want to charge like $100+, and this figure feels like a premium figure. I just think we're getting ripped off in an action figure community. That's just a topic that's been bugging me lately. Things are getting out of control for action figure costs, but he looks beautiful. Look at this figure. Look at that head sculpt. He gives that mean, don't mess with me kind of look. Kind of like that frown upside down, eyes squinched. He's extremely pissed off or mad all the time. So we have this. This is actually a a piece of vinyl that's over top of his soft goods here. It kind of makes sense because it kind of keeps the rest of the soft goods in place. With the texturing on this whole piece here, we have the silver across the shoulders. Those pads look fantastic. Look, look at the sculpting in the neck. That's pretty cool. On the back, look at this. Kind of like folded. Give it some like wavy presentation. That amazing insignia there in the center. Super cool. And this is a very nice material here for his gi. Very cool. I like the design. The color's pretty awesome. So some of the stitching here around the arms looks pretty cool. So there's like these straps and shoulder pads come down. It's connected to this like vinyl belt, but it has like this cloth material over top of it. Goes all the way around. Like this black belt. It might be in an elastic band, I'm thinking. Check that out here in a bit. So you can put some of his weapons in. That's a great idea. And it's even like a clothy material. Coming down here like this, I guess I'm just going to call them his pants. I'm sure they have some kind of proper name for them. But we have the very dark gray metallic with the black stripes going down them. It's kind of shiny pants. This is pretty nice. Then you have like the interesting piece here. how it's connected or how it's designed. Like I said, these probably have a proper name for them, but I'm not sure what that is at this point. Oh, look at that. Just not notice that detailing there on the shirt. And then remember, guys, this is a fabric piece. It's got some Japanese symbol there. I wonder if it's on the other arm. Nope. It's not there. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's on the inside of the material right there. That's pretty cool. I almost missed that. And then he has his ninja shoes with his 2 toes. Pretty awesome. Now, I want to go ahead, the articulation, I want to be very, very careful with this figure. I've been looking for this figure 6 months. I'm probably never going to find another one because Neca turtle stuff's almost impossible to get most of the time. So I'll give you kind of an idea what I can find, but I'm not going to go, you know, too much into it without stressing my figure. There's a rotation there, 360, a little up and down. You can see me pick up the arms, and they stop like right there. I'm not going to force it. They may need heated. You might get a, yeah, that one up a little higher. So if you're going to have to take some time with this guy and make sure that you don't break him if you do find him, because he's a very hard piece to get. Trying to get under here just to see what we got here. We actually have a rotation there at the elbow. It was kind of stuck. I'm not going to break this until I heat it up. It's like a single jointed elbow. The wrists go in and out. You can see the joint there. It rotates 360 very, very nicely. Not filling in the chest. I'm not even going to take these soft goods off at any time in my entire life of having this figure. There seems to be some type of a waist rotation. Some creaking, which drives me a little crazy there because I want to break it. The legs, feel pretty comfortable right there for the most part. That one, this leg seems to move. This one, you know, a little bit. I'm not going to get too crazy. Sorry about that, but it's just not willing. I put a lot of time and effort trying to find this figure, and I'm not going to break this thing. For the knees, see that there are double jointed knees there. Look at that one. The top one seems to work just fine. There are pinned knees, but they're hidden under the cloth. That moves. It's kind of stuck right there. I gotta maybe heat it up some. For the feet, there's a joint there. They want to pivot down, like so. This is a nice figure. I mean, other being like, you know, getting to the point where we have to heat figures of everything we buy for every brand, so it's going to be expected anymore about the heating process, but this is a straight up out of the box review. Look at that, Dan. He just looks absolutely stunning. And obviously, I'm not going to swap out the head without heating, but I can put on the kabuki mask for you because it fits both heads. There's not much difference in the head sculpts anyway, besides the open mouth versus the closed angry face. But look at that. That's pretty sick. 35 bucks. And you're paying $100 for some of these other figures. I don't defend Neca either, but it's just because it's like, this thing, sometimes these toy companies take us to the bank, $100 figures, because, oh, we got soft goods on it. Or we got other excuses like, you know, we're a small company. You know, it still doesn't make the figure worth $100+ anymore. Pretty cool. Love this figure. Love the detailing on this. Let's take a look here at that band. So we have a sword here, obviously, and I'm going to try to do this. I may have to lay him down. Is that attached to the belt, or can that be moved? It seems like it wants to be moved. I can't grab a hold of it for some reason. I may have to do this off camera. I want to see if I can actually put that sword down here like this. That would be amazing, like that. So give me a sec. Alright, so yep, it's an elastic band. Look how cool that is. So it's really tough to get, you know, that to grab a hold of that. So be careful. Don't want to use too many tools because you may damage the fabric. Remember, it's a fabric piece. And you can obviously just slide this wherever you wanted to put it. Kind of like right there if you like that. That's pretty cool right there, man. That is amazing. And then, you know, since we have it kind of, oh, can I put the fan piece, the closed fan piece in there? Yeah, and then you can, it's kind of a more of a harder plastic, I mean softer plastic to move around, but you can, once you get it in there, you can pretty much seat that anywhere you like. You can see there, kind of his fan in his belt. That's cool. That is so cool, man. You see how the band came down? It's a very tight band, so that's good. So where we stick in here, it's gonna hold. Should stay relatively good. Oops. I've been dropping stuff all day today. Check him out. Woohoo! Alright guys, I hope you guys like this review. I'm not going to swap out the hands. I mean, we could take one of his open hands. I need to get a hairdryer. I'm not going to risk breaking this. We'll see. We just need to see if he holds his weapons. Oh, look at that. That's kind of tight. Here, that's not going to fall out. So he can hold them. And it's very snug. If you listen, you hear that pull that out. That's pretty decent. Maybe one of these hands are for his fan. I'd be very careful popping that fan in there, because you don't want to break that. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, and to do some more, take some more time for that. But nonetheless, that's pretty cool. And most importantly, we have a hand that can hold that sword. Yep, it's nice and snug. I'm not going to force any more than that, but it's super solid. So you definitely can pick and choose what hand you want. He currently has his fist on. I definitely need to swap that hand out at least for this hand, and so I can hold my sword, because that's pretty much how I'm probably going to display him, with his sword in his sleeve with his gi. And then I will probably be removing this mask just for fun, because I kind of do love that head sculpt. He's just going to look amazing with Shredder. When I find my other Shredders and my other figures, maybe I'll set up a comparison video for this, so you can see how they all compare here in the near future. But as of right now, it'd take me some time to dig them out. But I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this figure. Are you having a hard time finding this figure? It took me like 6 months to find it. If not, I hope you guys got it. I heard Neca say don't buy the scalper one. It's on eBay. There's gonna be more to come, and obviously they told the truth, because I am finding a set. So pretty cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.